go through it as I'm going through the combo stuff. But rollout is going to be relatively similar to before. For the most part, every single team, well, this is just math. The fastest way to roll out is to send everybody through here, and then directly through shutter to get to ramp. It's fastest. Like, now the worry is that your medic will get picked off in this little distance here, but just have the better sniper, and then you'll be fine. So better sniper. Or another thing as medic, what you can do is, you ready?
Oh, that's right, agent. I hold up.
You just can't do it. No. You just can't.
Look up too.
Here, wait. Okay? Like, what are you gonna do?
That if you look up.
Oh yeah. Let's get our sniper in here. Come on, sniper.
If you're as a medic ever crossing a sight line, literally just wiggle your mouse as fast as possible, and you will be fine. Combo generally right away is gonna hold on ramp. Here, I'll just do this. Ramp is for when you have the point. Bats is for when you don't. That is like 100% just what you're gonna do. Ramp, have the point. Bats is don't. Because it is way easier to push from bats. It is way harder to hold. It is way harder to push from ramp. It's way harder to push from bats. It's way harder to hold from that. You get what I'm saying. It is easier to push from there, it's easier to hold from here, if that makes sense. Because here you have immediate access to the point, but you're also instantly spammable as soon as you turn the corner. If you drop down from there, you then have areas where you can move up and start gaining space subtly, right? But it's not a good idea to hold down here because you're just so easily spammed from up there. So don't have the point, do have the point, if that makes sense. Everybody get that?
Yes.
Cool.
Ashville 101.
That is literally the most basic rule, is you're gonna hold there. Now on this map, they're both aggressive and passive holds on this, which is like way more in depth than the Ashville one, because you're gonna use all four of them. There's the aggressive hold, the passive hold back here, the aggressive and passive hold over there. So I don't actually have a kill bind, but tele spots. This one's relatively okay if you're over here. This one's a popular favorite. My personal favorite is here, just because I think it's easier to rotate that way than it is to rotate this way, because if you're defending, you need to be on ramp like as soon as possible. But if you're getting ready for an attack, you can be kind of slow. Yeah. But one thing you should do as NG is build your dispenser here, and then hop up here, and then you can build minis up here. This is like the new shutter. It's really, really good.
New shutter gun.
What you can do is you can build here, and you can wrangle like to the entire enemy team there. But you can also, when the other team is up on bats, build down here, and then move it forward.
It's annoying.
It's annoying. It also defends bombs. So, NG, your role is pretty diverse. By the way, fun thing, if you guys didn't realize, a dispenser's hitbox is the same no matter how you face it. And so you see this little box that I'm going around right now?
I'm moving this.
Oh.
That box doesn't change when it's facing the other way. So it literally doesn't matter. It does affect the hitbox though. And so I like to have it this way because it slightly defends more spam. Slightly. Anyway.
Hide behind it.
Yeah, exactly. This way you can hide behind it more. It's a good medic shield. Which, by the way, I recommend your medic sit in those. But yeah, anyway, you can boop, head over there. I've actually killed a medic with this, which was hilarious. The medic was dropping down and I just like, and then he died. It was really funny. So, dispenser, while it's nice to be leveled up, it's honestly not too important. I would say level it up when you get the chance, but you don't have to focus on it. Just like you don't really have to focus on the teleporter. Yeah. I would still say when you respawn, swap to the Jag for 5 seconds, level up your teleporter, then swap back, because the Jag is faster to do that. It saves you time, even though you do have to switch class. Like, you get the idea. So yeah, and then NG, you want to be roaming around. You're basically like a super scout with a mini. Because scout and soldier are basically wherever the combo's holding. So if the combo's there, scout and soldier are going to be over here. Combos here, scout and soldier are going to be there. That type of thing. And this map is very flank heavy, so whenever you guys can, go behind the enemy team.
Oh yeah.
Like this, you guys get free roam to just walk around the enemy team on this map. It's very, very flank heavy, and it's very easy to do. So like, let's say they're holding over there. Your scout and soldier are able to walk up here, and you can literally just walk behind here and then do a shitload of damage from behind while your team is pushing in from the other side. Like it's really nice as a flank player on this map. It's also really funny for NG because you can set up teleporters behind the enemy team extremely easily. I wouldn't recommend it though because your medic tends to take it. Okay, anyway. So here's a heavy head glitch spot. It's right behind here. It's not as nice as the other one. It doesn't defend from as much, but back in Toxic, it's also a good sniper spot. Snipers like to sit back here.
Get fucked, Tyler. I'm not going to be able to stand there because our sniper loves that spot.
Oh, and everyone told me it was bad. I love that spot.
It's bad because it's easy to spam, but snipers do stand here.
But I like
Just don't be a shutter creep. Like there are some snipers that literally just sit and shutter, and you will get focused if you do that.
Buy food.
You literally just buy food. Like you're going to die every single time. Yeah, Combo's general rule. This map, unlike the last one, you're not really ever going to Uber Scout. Like, you can, realistically, if your demo's dead, then yeah. But, like, honestly, your best bet is demo heavy, probably, and then when defending, demo pyro. Like, those are going to be your best bets in pretty much every circumstance. Just because of how close everything is. Unlike Lakeside, where everything was really wide and you needed to move a great distance, on this map, a demo can spam directly onto their ramp from here. Like, everything is so close-knit together that it's, yeah, literally. So demo takes Ubers. What you really badly want to let your soldier have some good free reign here, and make sure you are helping your flank out, because like I was saying, this is a very flank heavy map. So if you are making it easy for your soldier to bomb in whenever possible, so like just spamming and making them look at you while your soldier bombs in, or working with your spy preferably, like that's the real one. That's how to be a real hero, is to just have a spy that talks and have a soldier that's willing to listen to him. So yeah, aggressive hold dispenser here. Mini there, or mini on the roof, or mini here. The mini can be really whatever. It all works. So yeah, and then your heavy and demo and stuff are going to sit here. Your demo is just going to spam over, trying to avoid sniper sightlines, staking the point, that type of stuff. Your pyro is going to be spy checking, and then looking up as soldiers inevitably bomb every 5 seconds. And your medic is going to be desperately trying to avoid getting bombed while also trying to avoid getting stabbed. Fun fact, this decloaking right here works. I don't know why, but watch out for this. And also spy, use this spot.
I've used it. I've always been found out.
Do bad.
My luck is
So
not that great.
I have, in advance, sat on top of the sniper's head while I decloaked and still killed him. If you are getting caught out, it is because you are timing it poorly, not because it's not a good spot.
I would just be there cloaked and pyro. Funny flames.
So here's spy tip from Spy Main. Pyros are very predictable. They tend to work on like just a cycle. So like every 5 seconds, a pyro will be like, "Huh, I haven't spy checked this spot in a while." So if they spy check that, you have 5 seconds to do whatever you want. Go for it. Do it. You got this. Pyros are very predictable. In fact, most people are very predictable. Go the fuck away. Go back to spectator. So yeah, just literally what I would say is like the first round of every Koth game, you can play passive and just watch people and see what they do, and they will be so much easier to kill the rest of the Koth game. So like if you don't kill a single person in the first round of Koth, but you're able to see how the enemy team moves and like operates, you will pound the rest of it. The rest of the rounds, you will just decimate people. Obviously still do things, but you get the idea. So that's the forward hold here. And then the far back hold, you're either going to have a dispenser here, or some NGs like to put it there because then they can jump up here. I don't know why that's useful.
Yeah, I just feel like you're
It's not.
But like, it's
Can
a
you put a-
thing
can you put a
that I've
sentry up
seen
there?
People do. Wait, what?
Can you put a sentry up there?
Your shotgun.
No.
Let's go.
Oh.
Your aggressive hold is when you're about to push. You're going to have most of your team over here. Your demo is going to be here, spamming over. Your sniper can go onto fans if he wants. And yeah, your heavy is just going to be watching for bombs. So he's going to hover around here, trying to avoid that sniper sightline. And then your medic is basically just going to also be like here-ish. And then the more passive hold is your medic is back here. Speaking of, the aggressive hold here is literally like, we are about to push. Like in 5 seconds, we are going to drop down and push. This is not a hold that you want to stay at because it's not sustainable. You're backed into a corner. There's no way to go out, right? That's the issue with that hold. But if you are about to push, getting everyone here so you can drop down instantly is very, very good. A lot of NGs like to have dispensers just literally right in that spot. So that exists. Your medic can stand like directly on it and go back and forth. Some medics like to stand further back. Some medics like to stand... Oh no, they fixed that! Okay. You used to be able to stand on that ledge of the fan, but it was funny because spies could walk under you and understab you. It was really dumb. But yeah, that's a thing. Generally, I would only ever have your medic like far enough back here if you're playing extremely passively. Like technically he's the most quote-unquote protected from bombs and stuff back here, but it's like he's again backed into a corner, which is not really something you ever want to happen. So your medic stands like here-ish, so he has escape routes. And then your heavy and demo are simply just going to keep peeking around here. Your heavy can walk over here if he wants. Defending against bombs, so make sure your heavy is looking up. Your pyro is obviously going to be spy checking and defending against bombs the whole time, which is what he does on every single one. And yeah, the important part here is just having your demo stand and keeping up pressure to the enemy team. Just constantly putting something over on the enemy team's ramp. Literally just always. Just like, pew, 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 pew. Oh no, I am out of the pills. I am now on... Oh, hey, I still have that. I am now on these stickies. And then you start over and you get the ammo and then you get the idea. Then what you do is you get full ammo. You can rotate around here and then drop down. If you are confident in your push and you need to go down, you can just drop down. Because this hold kind of sucks because snipers exist. Getting there is kind of rough. But yeah, drop down and you're just gonna plop down and then go straight forward. Also put minis in the little bushes because it's funny and it always kills people.